Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Way of the Hunter with Matariki Park. Last episode, we got our first setup for how the story's going to play. We're actually following River Knox again from the very first reserve in Way of the Hunter. And we've gotten a couple of animals hunted so far, one chamois and the pair of feral goats we needed for the one place we're trying to unlock permission to hunt in. Now we're going to be trying to seek out a Himalayan Tar for that main objective. And truth be told, I'm not exactly sure what the Himalayan Tar are going to look like. I'm guessing they're like a species of deer, but I don't know how big or small or etc. about them. They're a species I've never heard of before, which is one of the things I really like about playing hunting games, getting to see animal species or things you've never really seen or encountered it before. I'm just going to probably have to rely on binoculars to get some good distance out to see what we're after. It looks like the area that, the Himalayas are known for, like, the mountain ranges and kind of rugged and sparse, I believe. So this does kind of feel like good territory for species like that to be found in. The only thing I'll have to mind is how quickly I'm moving about the area, because we don't want to scare things off. I've been trying to mind not to be too aggressive or enthusiastic after playing Cabela's with how much you were kind of... Oh, okay, I think we've got sightings of something down there. I don't know if they are the tar or not, but we'll head for that little watering hole there. But with how Cabela's was, where you could basically push the animals into, like, getting stuck into, like, a little looping pattern, I want to try avoid being too aggressive and overconfident. And I feel like if I try to play that way, we're going to just scare everything off very easily, and we'll get nothing really accomplished. Oh, and we got more chamois tracks. Now, I should actually check our gear and see if there's any information about, Okay, now it only goes for... If I inspect, that probably... Yeah, all that does is let me inspect the model. I don't really need that. I was looking to see if I could find a collar for some of the new species here on Matariki Park. But I don't think anything really seems to work for, like, what we're trying to call. Like, the hog collar, I think, will because of the feral pigs there. But a lot of the species here will probably just be... We'll have to either sneak up towards them and try to get the shots in if I do go for the bow, or I will need to use the rifle and get longer shots in. But at least everything that I saw is staying around the watering hole, so we can at least approach that and try to figure out what is what. After we do get that done, I think we'll probably just do the fast travels, pick up the new mission at the area we're trying to open up, and then back to the main lodge and see what's there. And then see what the next objectives and where that'll send us off to. Yeah, see, I'm not sure if that's like a goat or a deer species, if I'm honest. It's kind of a weird-looking silhouette from this far back. And they are like 400 meters out, so it is going to be a while until I can get a positive ID on what they exactly are. There was the one little tiny one I saw a little up front there, but... Oh, there you are. Just, yeah, I'm still too far out to be able to get an ID. Yeah, so let me crouch down here. I'll still maintain the speed we kind of have. And just see if I can get... You know what, actually, they are 300 meters away. I'm going to go until... Actually, you know what, this is where I should be smart. Yeah, I'll place a marker right there, and that way I know how far away I am from their approximate location. And once we get under 300 meters, then I'm going to crouch and start approaching. Or, well, keep approaching, but be crouched down. I don't want to be too loud as we're coming in, given we don't exactly know what we're... Okay, there we go. Now, I should be able to start figuring out what species these are here. Oh, maybe not. I think I have to get a little closer still. So maybe at 250, we'll finally be able to get an ID. Well, it looks like there might be a couple of different species all gathered there right now. I think there's possibly feral goat. Actually, truth be told, they might... Oh, there is a Himalayan Tar in there. And it's mixed with some feral goat. Oh, and a chamois. I've got 3 species all gathering at the little watering spot there, so I'll have to try to figure out which is which I'm after. I believe it's the weird little... Yeah, it's like the little goat deer, I think, are the tar. So there's the one right in front of us, but I think I'll need to get, like, within 200 meters just to be safe. I kind of feel like that one might... They might only be a tier 4 or tier 3 species. Because they certainly look like they have much size to them. Actually, truth be... Oh, right. I'm messing that up. I keep having to remember, rifle is in our second slot. So I want to pull that one out. I just want to see if I can zoom in on that one there. Yeah, see, it's... Okay, we don't have the gold coloration to say that we would have the energy we need to put it down. Now, I see, well, some bit of jaggy movement back there. So those are more tar. Okay, that one is still right there. I need to be careful about my approach. The wind is thankfully completely in our favor, so I don't have to worry too much about that. But I do need to mind... Oh, there's the chamois making a call. And another one. Oh, and the goat's calling. The good news is everybody seems to be pretty calm. Nobody's been looking over this direction yet. But the tar that I've been trying to see... Yeah, it's down in the bushes there. Looks like the other ones are kind of hanging... Ooh. Oh, there is an adult male tar there. That might be a good one to go for. It's a 2-star. So might give us a little bit more for it. It's kind of more of a... more chunky than the others. Oh, and then there's another young male there. Yeah, see, it's saying that we still don't have the range yet. I don't know where the other one is that I was looking at. But, yeah, the tar are a weird-looking one. It's kind of a goat, but also not exactly. Ooh. Oh, and I'm thinking maybe that's the tar I was looking at earlier that was just creeping along the... Yeah, that is the tar I spotted earlier. Oh, and unfortunately those guys are all moving off. As much as I wanted to go for that 2-star, I don't know if I'll be able to. I might have to settle for this one here. It's like the goats are coming over. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to have to settle for him. I would have liked the 2-star, but I don't think I'll be able to get in range. Maybe. I thought they had moved out of range, but it doesn't look like they have yet. I just have to try to... Okay, so again, he's the chunky one of that group. But I don't have him moving his position is the thing. Oh, and the goat herd has basically blocked that one off, and I don't see where the other one is that I was going to try to settle for either. Okay, shoot, he's not giving me the best angle for him. Oh, okay, I think I'm getting my chance right here. So he's at, what, 150? There we go, and it looks like that was a heart shot, too, to put him right down. I'll wait and see if anybody... Yeah, see, it looks like everybody's going to be running off. I was going to say... I'd give him a moment, and if I could get a... Actually, I might see about this guy. That was the one I think I was looking at earlier, but no. Everybody's running off, so I don't think I'm going to get a chance at the second one. I'll reload. We'll get the binoculars out, just try to scan around here. I think everything is probably bolted and is going to be long gone, but just in case as we move to collect him. Yeah, I was worried I was aiming a little high on him, but I think that actually worked in my favor. I'd rather aim a bit high when it comes to trying for the heart, because if I aim too low, all I'm going to do is hit one of the front legs, and that's not going to be a vital shot at all. But if I aim high, at least that should still be a hit to a lung, and that should put it down. But yeah, I don't see anything else around here. No, I don't really need the bow. I mean, I would like to use the bow and see about trying to get my aim improved with that. So I remember using the 3-pin sight was a little bit difficult because of how like muddied up and clustered the sight becomes. Well, yeah, let me just roam around here, collect all of the need zones I can, because it looks like a lot of species come to this spot to drink. Chamois, the tar, the feral goats. I'll just collect everything I can here, because that'll help for the encyclopedia. And that'll also let me know what kind of tiers some of the species fall into. But here we go, Himalayan Tar. I think you should be our 2-star. So yeah, where did that get on him? Thankfully, just low enough to be able to pass right through the heart, be able to be an instant down. And it is more of a goat species than a deer, so okay, good to know. That's a 5-star hunt rating, trophy of 2. Sell that off. And oh, we even found...
I got the meat.
Are you asking for a pat on the head?
No, I mean, I imagined you'd be different.
You imagined a wise old man.
It sounds terrible to admit, but yeah, sorta. Your descriptions are always so vivid. Makes me think you've been through a lot.
Who says I haven't?
I'm not saying that, I'm just surprised.
Well, that's not the worst feeling, is it? So, why did your grandfather send you to the opposite side of the globe?
He probably thought I was overworked and needed a break.
And were you?
Maybe, but not anymore. I'm as fresh as ever. Can you keep a secret?
You're already keeping mine, so that seems only fair.
I want to leave Bear Den Ranch and open a restaurant.
That's it?
Hey, it's been lying heavy on me for the past 2 months.
Get to work, River.
She said my name.
I mean, I don't know, it's felt like a pretty sweet kind of setup that they gave him for, like, how he kind of is. Professional hunter that you get to sell the meat? I don't know, that just feels like that'd be kind of a nice gig. Not sure you'd want to change that up to just have a restaurant. But yeah, we'll stop by this little lodge we passed on the first way in, because we did complete the goat hunts for them. Get the next objective of that, then head back to the main lodge, see what that entails next, and just keep going along. Open that up. And what do we got now? Oh, I wish the Forest Service days were back. The mighty department is hiring another 100 bludgers to properly ascertain the area and calculate the appropriate culling count for the lands between. What does this gibberish even mean? Lands between what? Instead of fancy degree holders, hire one person with a decent command of English, for God's sake. After the recent goat invasion, herds of tars are taking their place, and goats are angels compared to those hairy mongrels that leave nothing but bare ground behind. To make it worse, my old best buddy Urkel is taking the department's side, arguing that I should just keep in line and trust the numbers. But I'm not a machine. I have a pair of eyes telling me how the grounds where snow tusk used to prosper only have tar piss left all over. As we have no formal department approval, I ask you to be discreet. Focus on nannies and make each shot count, or the department will prop up trophy hunters and activists against me again. Okay. So I guess that's just harvest what, a few females? Harvest 2 Himalayan Tars and Puya Mo Rise. Single fatal shot must damage both lungs or the heart. Okay, it's basically just vital shots like I try to aim for. Easy enough. But we'll continue along with the main story as well, and see what where this is going to send us this time. Or what the next stages of this are. Normally, I'm not too focused on the main story or any story in hunting games. I mean, the main draw is to hunt. But it does help direct us a little bit for, like, try and go after new animals or see certain areas of the map faster. So yeah, back into here. Now we don't need binoculars in hand. And we've got some decorations to set up. Okay. A little bit there. A bit there. A little bit there. And a bit there.
Okay, I think this is more than enough.
That's that in place. Read instructions in cookbook to prepare Mayari Hongi. Hangai? Again, I'm going to butcher everything when it comes to pronunciation. I do apologize. Gather volcanic stones for the hongi. No need to do this. Already prepared it for you. Collect pieces of hardwood for the hongi. Already prepared. Don't want to put you off with too many instructions. Dig a hole slightly bigger than the food basket in which we'll prepare the food. Guessed it, already done. Include all steps and know how to reproduce it. Pile the wood and volcanic stones on the ground and make a fire stack. Done. Rest up to you. Light the wood in the fire stack and let it burn. Prepare meat and veggies in the basket. Line the food basket with foil or banana leaves. Both are in the kitchen. Use a shovel to transport hot rocks from the fire into the hongi. Soak sacks and pieces of material in water. Slap the hot rocks with wet sacks gently a few times, generate steam. Put food baskets on hot rocks. Cover the food with the wet sheets. Cover the pit with dirt. After 3 hours, scrape dirt off. Get the dirt off and serve. Kind of an odd thing, but okay. So bring food basket, prepare with meat from the kitchen. Grab that. Light the wood and let it burn. Okay, outside. Yeah, hopefully once we get all this done, we'll figure out who the guest is who is going to be arriving, as well as, see about the next spot they want us to go off to, and if there's anything else to hunt. Okay, there's that lit up and going. Move the rock pile into the ground. Okay, so from there to there. Okay, do preparations and whatever.
You wanted a pat on the head and, well, I'm going to admit, you did a good job. What are your thoughts on the hangi?
Definitely hard to prepare. Couldn't have done it without you.
Without me? That was probably my assistant's doing.
Oh.
I think they're already here.
What?
Okay. Launch the confetti.
Ah, what a mess and for nothing. Must have been the wind.
Wait, is there... Jackie Makovich. Oh, she's the one from, the Alaska Reserve, I believe. From that DLC that we had played. Goes to Matariki.
The airport, losing half of my baggage is not a big deal. Having no sleep after a 22-hour flight with 2 layovers is not a big deal. I'll enjoy the hell out of this vacation. Nothing can stop me.
Jackie? Is that you? Where are you?
Whoa! Slow down, cowboy!
I can't believe you're the mystery guest.
Surprise?
Oh man, I was really worried my grandfather was coming.
Why?
It's a long story. Anyway, I haven't seen you in a year. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Just maybe give me a minute? I feel like part of me is still on that flight. Need to get myself together.
Sure. Go recharge. Hey, one last thing. I heard from Nina that you picked up some weird new hobby.
It's Nina with the weird new hobby. Talking behind my back.
So, what is it?
Collecting stamps.
Isn't that an old man's hobby?
You're an old man's hobby.
My grandfather might well agree with you there. I'll let you recharge your batteries.
Okay, so that's a little bit of an odd take, switching between characters through parts of the story. Oh. I don't suppose... No, they decided to give me my weapon loadout. I mean, it's way too far out to try getting the shot right now, but... maybe on the way back from collecting whatever we've got to find here. A lighthouse with a stamp dispenser, apparently. But where even... oh, okay, they threw us way to the east here. I still get east and west mixed up time to time, I apologize. I know it's a bad habit, I just cannot seem to shake it. Just with more experience and exposure, hopefully that'll change. Okay, but we'll just do this.
Yes!
Stamp for Matariki Park.
Welcome to the collection. Let's get you somewhere safe. Now I'm littering. What is it?
Nope. A drop note. Killer, go back where you came from. This is what happens when women get men's jobs. Is this just more of that stupid crap from...
I took this with me by accident. I guess the hate followed me to another continent. No, no, no. Nothing will ruin my vacation. I should turn it into a song. Nothing will ruin my vacation. Oh God, I should go to sleep.
Nope. Feast your eyes on the view around the lighthouse. I wonder if they're actually going to introduce like a character back from each of the DLCs or the maps that we played through, like River, Jackie, the guide, I forget his name from the African one. Oh. That's a red deer, I believe. I do admit the effects on it right now are a little not so great, but that's more because of my computer not handling the game the best.
Wow.
Ghosts of Matariki. Oh, and now it's back to River. So it's going, I guess, jumping back and forth between the two of them? I'm not entirely sure.
River, you won't believe what I just saw.
Didn't you want to go to sleep?
Sleep is for the weak. I just saw a white red deer with the biggest rack you can imagine.
What? A white red deer?
Yes.
That's the local legend Ghost. I can't believe you saw him before me. You only just arrived. Others spend months, years even, trying to catch a glimpse. He's supposed to bring luck to those who spot him. And sorry for making fun of your stamps. It's pretty cool as hobbies go. I've heard there's some sort of local tourist attraction where you can collect hidden stamps.
Yeah, I looked into it before I came up here. I already collected one.
I'll keep an eye out and pick them up if I see them.
Thank you, River.
So sleep is for the weak.
Oh, shush, that was just the adrenaline talking. See you after my beauty sleep. 7 days minimum.
Okay, and that's done. Okay, so we'll have to check the cookbook for inspiration for another dish.
I assume the mystery guest was a success?
Yeah, Jackie's probably the best person I could have asked for.
Glad to hear it. She's scratching at one of the cabins far from the lodge and wants to sleep straight away. If you don't want to get out of shape, I have a suggestion. Would you kindly deliver something for me? It's not meat, though. I'm in the antler business.
Antler business?
I make chandeliers out of them. And I've heard there's a herd of sambar deer with beautiful black antlers.
Right up there.
Get my hands on them.
So you write and create chandeliers as a side hustle.
Another unexpected fun fact about your favorite author.
Actually, not that unexpected. I always thought you had some hunting experience. That short story of yours where the antlers start to grow out of the old man's body? The description of the antler's structure, the way they merge with the human bones, the level of detail is insane.
Well, thank you. My #1 fan. Can I send you the location? I'll even throw in some Manuka honey to sweeten the deal.
Manuka? Isn't that like the gold dust of the honey world? I'm in.
Great. I'll send you the location.
I can already picture the slow-roasted venison meat, glazed in honey.
Okay, so we got that. I am going to change up my gear a little bit, though. It seems like a lot of the animals are actually tier 5, so we'll change out Grandpa's old rifle for a better tier 5. 243 I feel like is a little bit of a weaker one. I don't need a tier 6. Maybe the Remington 1903. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll go for the Remington 1903. I do like the full wood in that to it. And I want to double check. The elk collar is for Sika deer. I can't remember if we had anything for sandbar deer. Roe deer. Yeah, the red deer for New Zealand. The hog collar. Goose, that. No, it doesn't look like we have anything for sandbar deer, so we'll have to just tackle them as we spot them. And this time, we're going to be driving the opposite way. Oh, can I open the... There we go. Get the door open. And, right, I think the way out is over this way, actually. Instead of doing the long trip around like I had before. And we need it with black antlers, apparently. So I don't know if that means, like, we have to... They'll have different coloration for their antlers? I'll have to keep that in mind as we go. Okay, so from here, we want to just basically go straight into the left. And then we want to follow this as far as it goes. Oh yeah, so far, I'm digging what the story's been doing. It is nice not to have... I mean, we aren't too far into it. I know the first reserve had kind of a bit of a cringe story for how it went and such. The other DLC stories weren't too bad. The one with Jackie in it, that one was a little weirder to follow along with. But I still think, like, the best DLC story was probably the African Reserve. I mean, it still had its odd quirks here and there. Oh, hello. What do we got over there? That is a Rocky Mountain elk. I mean, I think I do have an elk collar, don't I? Grunt collar? Yeah, I... wonder if I could call him in and try to get that with the bow and arrow. I was not expecting a Rocky Mountain elk, but... I mean, again, it's another one of the introduced species to New Zealand. It doesn't look like he's in all that much of a rush to get up, is it? Is that a young male, or is that an adult? Okay, that's an adult, so that one wouldn't be bad to try getting with the, Oh, okay, he's on the move. Or at least standing up. So, I'm not sure if it's a high fitness or a low fitness. Like, it doesn't seem to be coming in, so I might have to switch up. Oh, no. I'm going to try the high fitness and just see if that turns his attention at all. Like, I'm thinking if I can get into some of the bushes just ahead. Oh. Yeah, he's looking over this way. So we're going to stay still. Let him kind of cool down. It does say he's calm and it's not alerted. So I don't know if it's just because, again, we made that call and it's like, what was that? Or if it's kind of more alert and cautious of like, what's going on? We'll just wait and see what he does. I'm just going to go back to Eden. Honestly, since he's not coming, I might just leave him to keep eating like that for a bit. Like, if I really wanted to, I could easily take out the rifle and just get that shot at him. But I do want to try with the bow. Okay, he's a little bit on the move. He's not coming back this way, so I'm going to try the low fitness again. And he just decided to go and lay down in another spot. Nope. Okay, that was a chamois over there. You know, he does not care. So I don't think either of the calls are working on him. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, never mind. Yes, he's at 100 meters out. That's too far for the bow. It'd be super easy with the rifle. Oh, okay, what's he doing? He's coming our way, so I might be able to just wait him out for a bit and see what he does. Okay, I see alerted, so I had a feeling something was a little up with him. We'll just wait and see if he calms down. He's going to probably keep looking over this way a fair bit. The wind, thankfully, isn't really giving us away. There we go. Yeah, he's calmed down now. I might actually keep Hunter Sense off until I can get a little bit closer and that sound he made fades off. Yeah, like... Okay, I'm going to try again with this. I feel like he should be a low fitness, because he is only like 1-star rated for the trophy. And he's walking away from us. Oh, maybe not. He is starting to turn this way. We'll try another call and see if we can bring him closer. I'm just waiting for the timer to go along. Yeah, see, that's at 87. If I can get him to the 50-meter mark, I think we should be able to try with the bow. There we... Oh, he also... Looks like the antlers are a bit asymmetrical on him, too. You can see the one side's quite a bit taller than the other, so he's not going... Well, we know he's not that good scoring anyway, but... You can already see from... You're at the 75-meter mark. I wonder if I should try with the bow. You know what? He's kind of looking right this way, so I gotta be careful on our inching closer and closer. Yeah, see, he's alerted now, but if we do not move a muscle, I think he should stay pretty calm. I'll just keep an eye on him. He's actually in a really good spot where I would try with the bow, but I just want him to be calm, so that way we might have a better chance at a more accurate hit. Oh, I don't like that he's going behind that bush, though. Yeah, I see you through it. What are you going to do? Okay, he's calmed down. Yeah, he's alerted again. I had a feeling he would be. I'm just going to stay still. I'm hoping that's going to be... He'll be calm, or he'll turn a little bit. Just do not go running off. Okay, coming closer was not what I was expecting from him. And unfortunately, that's going to mean we're going to have our view obstructed even further. Though it's kind of weird he's approaching. And just as I... Oh, perfect. Oh no, you bugger, what are you doing? I think I gotta try taking this. Ah, no. Again, I gotta try working with a 3-pin when I can get the animal better in range. So I think we'll go for the rifle on him. Yeah, I see you. You know what? That should be a lung hit. I know I was going in from the back end, but I think it should have been enough to hit them. Though he's still going pretty good even with that. Yeah, so he stopped right there. I'm not going to push anymore. I'm just going to keep my eyes on him and see what happens. I thought that shot would have been in kind of like behind the lung and up through it. No, and there's something else right behind him there. Okay, surprisingly enough, I'm not going to go too aggressive with the follow-up. Oh, and we got, okay, a small herd of chamois. If only I could have gotten him to be a little more curious with the collar. I could have stayed in place and tried to have gotten that bow shot, but kind of felt like just as I was getting him into range, he decided to start trotting off, and I figured if I'm going to try to get him, I might as well do it then. Oh, it's the elk with... I'm not sure if he's got, like, the chamois... Oh, no, Himalayan Tar with him. Okay, he's actually still in range for that to be a good shot. So I'm going... Okay, I'm going to be careful with the approach. I don't want to go too quickly. Yeah, see, he's looking our way. I could try for the 250 mark. And now I have a little group of goats coming my way, so I don't know what to do. Like, I've got an adult male coming there. I spotted what looked like a couple of goats coming in directly from where the elk is. I've got a female there. Oh, God, you guys are not making this easy for how I want to approach this. Like, I could try waiting the goats out, let them come in, and then get one with the bow if I'm fast enough. Yeah, see, he's still looking over here. Like, it does say he's calm, but I won't be surprised if he is, like, more alert because of the shot that's pumped into him. Oh, I'm kind of tempted to just... Because he is wounded, and it's obviously not a fatal wound, since he's still going about just fine. Oh, God, but now he's come up. You guys are giving me too many good options here. Oh, and now that one is right in front of the one I'm... I didn't think I would get too overloaded with animals to know what I'm going for here. It's like, I got you there, you there. Okay, that one right in front of me is the one that... No, I need this out. Yeah, no, I need B. Okay, crouch for this. That was a miss. Okay, okay, come on, get the rifle out. Okay, so that was a miss to the goats. Come on, that should put you down. That was a decent hit. I'm kind of surprised you're coming back this way for me. Actually, it looks like you're... Yeah, I used up more ammo than I wanted to, but... I figure I might as well do that, put him down for good. I almost thought he was, like, charging at us with, like, just face forward rushing our way. Definitely more shots than I should have used, and it's one of the reasons why, when you're trying to match up the weapon to what you're hunting, you want to only go one tier below. Yeah, you got a lot of shots in you, so you have, like, no trophy rating, I'd assume. 2, 3, 4... Yeah, 4 shots total. Okay, where did the first one hit? Oh, it lost all... Okay, that's why you don't want to go up and back into the lung, because you'll go through the ribs and lose a lot of the energy that you need for a kill shot. Yeah, wasted. Oh well. At least that's an animal we won't have to try cleaning up for later in the series. It sucks that I didn't get that in more clean shots, but you know what? As long as we were able to put down what we did wound, I think that was the most important thing there. And we do have a ways still to go for the objective we have to tackle, so we'll focus on that once more. Vehicle's just up over the hill here, hop in that, and keep going our way. And yeah, we'll probably look at maybe stopping the vehicle right there. I don't want to be too close to the area, just because we want to have some distance to sneak up and eye what we're after. So I think that's enough distance to be able to go on foot. We have had one sighting the sandbar deer, and my guess is that they will be tier 5 or tier 6s as well. I think that's the watering hole right there that we're going to leave the vehicle beside. I'm just going to pull up a little further, because there is a herd of... I think they might be sandbar deer, but you know what? I'm still a little ways out. I'm just going to bring this up to a little closer and try to peek and see. Oh no, those are sika deer. So I'm not going to worry about them. If they get scared off, let them be scared off. If not, well, they can just stay there. Yeah, off they go. Okay, so it should only be a little bit ahead and off on the right. Now, it doesn't mean that they'll be like... I mean, the markers have been pretty good for giving you a general area to look in for the animals. I don't know exactly... And those are some samba deer. See, one of the issues I kind of have with Way of the Hunter is... I wonder if I was actually running when I left the vehicle. Because it feels like... Nope. White-tailed deer. Okay, that's... I guess that's another North American species that has been introduced here. But I kind of feel like you have... When you're walking in Way of the Hunter... I think it was because I hopped out of the vehicle, it kind of made it seem like I was still sprinting, and that's why I was moving as quickly as I was. Like, you have, like, a usual steady walk like this, or you can press C to slow it down to a more careful walk. I feel like maybe if you're leaving the vehicle in too quick of a fashion, then the game kind of registers as if you're sprinting, and it keeps you in that momentum, and if you're not careful, you can do an accidental sprint and scare more off than you're planning on. Yeah, I'll crouch and try to sneak us closer and see what we can find. And that's just the white... I mean, truth be told, I wonder if I should try calling that whitetail in. Maybe I'll try... The only problem I have with using this as some cover is that the hill's going to block my view a bit. Now, I'm just curious to see, after I had no luck trying to get that elk in towards us, if I can try to use the call and get this whitetail in. I think I've got all the perks from, like, harvesting called animals, but I'll still try for it regardless. Okay, no, I don't even see his antlers on the horizon, so I'm guessing he's not really all that interested in the call. Dried out samba deer droppings. No, New Zealand red deer, though. Oh. And there is that deer calling. It says 80 to 100 meters out. And there's another sound beyond him, too. Yeah, I think I'll turn the hunter sense off just so I don't have to worry about the speech bubbles doing their little wave patterns. I'm trying to get any glimpse of what we're after. I'm kind of surprised I'm hearing the red deer calling as much. I mean, they are further away, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but... Oh, there's sambar deer. Ooh, okay. Oh. I'm not even going to try for anything else, because that is an amazing one, right? Oh, no, no, no. Okay, I need to be closer into it. But we have a 5-star mature to try to get right there. The only issue is I need to close the distance because they're a tier 6 animal.
So, how come these sambar deer have black antlers?
The darkening is a result of a chemical interaction between the deer's blood
Oh.
and tree sap. When their antlers are covered in velvet, they contain a substantial amount of blood. As the velvet sheds, traces of blood remain on the bone. If a buck rubs his head on a tree before the blood dries, it combines with the sap, resulting in a stain and a deeper coloration.
How come you know more than I do about this?
If it makes you more comfortable, I'll let you pretend I'm a wise old man.
Can't do it anymore.
Okay, thank you for letting me have control, because now I've lost the trophy. At least I don't see it right now. Okay, there you are. Yeah, that is a gorgeous one. Oh, boy. That should be a lung shot. It had the energy for it. And I'm really hoping we'll get it. Because, like, I don't know if I've... Aside from, like, story animals, I don't know if I've gotten a 5-star before. So yeah, I want to go investigate and see. I'm fairly sure that's going to be at least a lung hit and should take it down. But I want confirmation with it. And, well, I should probably... Oh, wild boar. A 5-star mature, though. That's basically your jackpot animal. That's as soon as you see one of those, you go for it. You ignore every other animal and you try for it. I don't know if it is, like, meant to be a story animal, why it appeared here or not. It could have just been luck of the draw. But yeah, let me try and find the blood trail and figure out what we're dealing with. I'm pretty confident that hit a lung. It's just a matter of how good of a hit was it. Because we had the kinetic energy rating was right, and it was gold in the top right when I took the shot. Just need to go and check the ground for where we got the point of contact. I didn't think it was this far back, but maybe it was. Okay, we got a few things here. And it looks like we got... Oh, okay, here it is. It is going to go down from that. So yeah, I'll just... Let me get these. Sambar deer eared here often. And we've got a blood trail to follow. Sounds like we got wild boar out here. Oh. Okay, sounds like some things are crashing through the trees. I don't exactly know what... Oh. Okay, some of the Sambar deer, so it is the same direction as the blood trail does seem to be going off in. So let's keep on this. But yeah, I'm hoping we can taxidermize it and it's not going to be a story thing where it's like, oh no, you actually can't. Yeah, it makes me wonder if I should just take a tier 6 weapon with me or I should stick to a tier 5. Oh, I really don't know. Okay, that's scaring off some more things. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to focus on collecting this guy. And if we can get him, I'm going to say we've got a mission accomplished for today. Though it looks like the blood's still going pretty good. I was hoping it wouldn't have that much to it, but it seems like it's still going on a fair way. Oh, and we got another need zone we can pick up. Yeah, they come here to drink rarely. I mean, I know it's supposed to be... expire slower and further away, but this still seems like an... There you are. Oh, look at you. Oh, right through the shoulder. That's why I didn't get a better lung hit. I mean, it still pierced the lungs pretty good and was able to bring it down. But yeah, that big shoulder blade, we basically had to break through it in order to do so, and that lost a lot of the energy for our shot. But 5-star, you are taxidermy.
Got him. Very nice rack.
Please deliver it back to the lodge. And your friend, Jackie. Is she some sort of police officer?
Oh, Jackie? She's a wildlife trooper.
How do you two know each other?
It's a story I'm technically forbidden to tell, but, well. She and her friend got lost in Nez Perce Valley, and I sort of rescued them. It wasn't a big deal. They're both wildlife troopers, so they were embarrassed to death about getting lost. But it was a stormy night, and could have happened to anybody. Still, don't tell Jackie I told you.
Don't worry.
Okay, I do see... Okay, well, actually, let me... Will you let me... Oh, come on, where is it? I had it for a moment. There we go. Okay, so white-tailed deer ear here often. Looks like there's might be more sandbar. I'm debating whether I should try for them or end the episode here. I'm kind of thinking I'll try to get one more, that way we get a little extra hunting done today. Let me also clear that off. Yeah, so let me take a look and see if there's anything here I want to try getting. Then we'll go back to the lodge. It does feel like maybe that 5-star is meant to be tied with the story, since there was a comment about the really nice antlers. I'm not sure if it could have just been any of the deer because of the coloration to them. Oh. Maybe I'll go for something a little different instead. Because I didn't realize we had the whitetail nearby. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know what got scared off over there, but I don't think they are going to spook the whitetail. Yeah, still seems like that whitetail's a little ways off. I'll try to get visual on it to see before I try calling. That way I can figure out, okay, does it respond to either of the calls, or should I just try with the rifle for just the sake of getting another hunted animal? But yeah, I'm just going to keep going slow. Inch my way bit by bit. Looks like I'm probably going to have to get to the crest of this next hill. And it's going to be downhill. Possibly in that tree line there. It is calling a fair bit, which makes me think it's not a high finesse animal. But yeah, even looking in that general direction, I still don't have a visual with the optics of it. So let me just keep inching along. Okay, even those deer, I'm pretty sure those are more sandbar. And truth, they might actually be the herd that really good rated deer was with. Now let me just... Okay, it does... Oh! Oh, they're trotting off. I don't think I'll be able to get a good shot. That's like 2 does and then that male. It says that... Well, one of them's... No, they're both calm. It's just they're looking back here for whatever reason. Oh, the wind is starting to go against us. That might be why they're... yeah, see, there's a sandbar there for 250 out. I might be able to... It is giving me that I could. I just have to place the shot really well if I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that should have been a lung hit. Just keep my eyes on him, because he is limping and going about, so I'm kind of expecting he might drop. We'll go harvest him, fast travel to the lodge, and then that way next episode will be fresh right from there to continue things forward. I know the Way of the Hunter episodes are going longer, but I feel like it lets me get a little bit more in, and there's not the pressure to have to try to get the hunts more rushed in. And we still are getting some decent stuff taken down for progress and such. But this is giving me a little bit more chance to be slow, methodical. Not that it's super paying off without come to the bow parts. But I've at least been getting some animals hunted. We'll have to see about how the story will probably knock us back and forth a little bit. Yeah, let me get up there and inspect and see how that shot landed. It's at least a lung shot. I don't know if it hit anything more major. It obviously didn't hit the heart because it still was able to go off pretty well. But we'll just check and see what it's like here. Oh, I see what looks like another need zone. Might as well scoop these up as we come across them. Oh. And looks like a little bit of... Yeah, we got a few European hares out here. The only problem is I need a tier 1, I think, to go after. Are they a tier 1? Or are they a tier 2? Tier 1. I don't have a weapon on me that would be safe for trying to go after them. I mean, I do have the bow, but that's tier 2 to 6. Okay, yeah, so it should go down from that shot. I just don't know how much ground it'll cover. And look... Oh yeah, here's the blood trail. I knew we saw it winding back and forth, so I don't think it'll be as bad finding him. Oh, and pheasant are on the map as well. Okay, here we go. Okay, we've... Oh. Okay, off they go. Just the pheasants got disturbed was all. Oh, actually, this looks like it gets really steep here. Okay, we'll have to be careful. Oh, there's our guy. Looks like he probably passed, or... My guess is... Oh. Some red deer and all that here. Yeah, we're not going to worry about them. We'll just harvest this guy and then move back to the lodge. Nah, we'll just end the episode once we get back. I was going to say maybe we'll put that trophy up, but we'll see. Right through another rib. I keep getting these rib punchers. It does make me think that I should bring a tier 6. Actually, I wish I knew what the tiers were before I was going after them. That way I could bring the right equipment for them. Well, we can sell that off. And we will return to Andy's lodge. And I do want to see if I have any place I can put up the, that nice sandbar we picked up. I know we have to deliver the antlers, but...
Can you put it in the basement?
This place has a basement? I'm not a big fan of basements.
Are you a little boy afraid of the dark?
Not the dark exactly.
Yeah, from the... let's see, can we put that... Okay, no, we don't need 2. I mean, I could do the 2 there. See, kind of the... I mean, it's nice that some of the dioramas do have multiple things, but I'm just looking if I can put a single one in place. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. Oh my, 3,400 to put him up. I don't think so. I was hoping the taxidermy costs had gone down, but... Whew. I ain't going to put that in place there. So yeah, for now, we're going to end this episode of Way of the Hunter, Matariki Park right here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.